This video brought to you by our Patreons. Please consider supporting this channel and joining our Patreons at patreon.com/NovaWing24.
Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings on from the week that was. So here we are on Sunday the 18th of July 2021 and let's jump straight into it with some new releases for the Sim of the Hour Microsoft Flight Simulator, starting with my old home airport. YBBN Brisbane International Airport has finally landed in Microsoft Flight Simulator courtesy of Orbix Studios. It's a bit of an interesting one. So this isn't just so of course previously this was released for Prepared and FSX, which I had it, I loved it. It was a poly monster, but it was a beautiful rendition of the airport. But it was a little bit outdated because the airport received a parallel runway last year. So it was kind of like everybody, and it was funny actually because MSFS actually has the nav data reflects the fact that it has a parallel runway, but the default rendition of the airport did not. So that was all kind of interesting, but now we finally have the parallel runway is been brought to life thanks to Orbix, as they bring to life Brisbane International Airport with a high-quality rendition of the airport as it is laid out in 2021, with all airport buildings, all airport construction, and all maintenance buildings and other airport and other buildings around the airport as well are all modelled in high-quality 3D models. Custom jetways are used throughout, full support for dynamic lighting, PBR, custom ground poly, all the usual fun stuff, and this makes a perfect accompaniment with, of course, the recently released Brisbane City Landmark Pack. So yeah, great place to stay. Looking at the videos and screenshots of it, it looks absolutely outstanding. I am looking forward to I immediately grabbed it. It is on my system. I am eagerly looking forward to having explore of my old stomping grounds, because I have gone in and out of that airport far more times than any other airport in the world. So I am looking forward to getting to reliving some of those experiences virtually. So if you want to pick this one up, just probably quickly. So quick thing is one great thing to notice is they're offering some a bundle deal or sort of a package deal. If you're a previous owner of the original release for Brisbane International for FSX, or the previously quasi reboot that they did for Prepared earlier this year, you do get a discount depending on which version that you have. There is a discount available for you. Make sure you log into your Orbix Direct account for that. Otherwise, if you're a new user, you can pick this one up for $16 or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Sticking with Orbix releases, this time they saw their latest release of another bring over of a legacy airport from their co-development team, 29 Palms. So the release this week of Sunburg Airport in Scotland. So this is a bit of an interesting one. This one as well. So this particular airport has been around the Sims. I mean, originally developed for FSX, then X-Plane, then revamped for Prepared, and now brought to life in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It looks good. Like it's a basic GA sort of regional airport, and it's done in the usual high quality details that we expect to see from 29 Palms. But it's just every now and again, there's just a couple of the screenshots look like it's starting to show its age a little bit, I think. But still, though, it looks pretty damn awesome if you are looking for a bit of a Shetland experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is going to be the airport for you. And you can pick this one up for $12 or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. And once again, there is a bundle package on deal on offer if you do previously have Sunburg for Legacy Sims, available now from Orbix Direct. Continuing on with scenery releases, this time returning to Australian shores with developer Impulse Simulations releasing their rendition of Adelaide International Airport, or Yankee Papa Alpha Delta. So this one comes to us as a highly detailed rendition of the airport as it appears in 2020. With over 15,000 hand-placed objects, full PBR support, all airport buildings modelled, a variety of custom animations and custom assets used throughout the airport as well, including full animated jetways and custom 15cm per pixel custom ortho imagery for the airport and surrounding area as well. They also included fully replicated main terminal interior as well, as with custom layout and custom night lighting included as well. And you can pick this one up for $25 or your original equivalent, available now from Impulse Simulations. Continuing on with scenery releases, this time from developer Vertical Sim. So this week they then released their latest airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator with the release of Sarasota International Airport in America. So just as another Floridian airport, this time just south of Tampa. This gives a highly detailed rendition of the airport as it appears in 2021, with full custom internal modeling of the interior of the terminal. That's a tongue twister if ever there was one. With custom airport modeling of all major airport buildings, as well as some surrounding airports, non-airport scenery as well. A variety of animated objects, including wigwags and air conditioning units included as well. Why would you animate an air conditioning unit? There seems to be a lot of polys for that. Anyway, but at the same time, I suppose if you're going to be doing close to the gate, that probably is going to be something that is one of those little bit of immersion factors that's kind of cool. So I'll take that back. That was kind of good. It's a neat idea. As long as it doesn't impact performance, I'll take it. Anyway, includes a variety of ground cluttered objects, full support for HDR night lighting, PBR, all the usual fun stuff. And then you can pick this one up direct from Vertical Sim for $18 or original equivalent, available now from Vertical Sim. Continuing on for airport releases, and this time moving to the Caribbean. So this week, the team at FSDG released their latest of their Caribbean airports as they brought over St. Lucia over into Microsoft Flight Simulator from the Legacy Sims. So again, this one is a upgraded port. They ported it over from their previous content, but done some tweaks and done some updates to it. Haven't updated the content, so still about 2019 layout, though probably not much has changed. I haven't checked the photo reels, I can't tell you. But otherwise, updated for the current sim, includes a static ship and aircraft for the airport and surrounding areas as well, with a custom photo reel imagery for the airport surrounding areas included as well. And you pick this one up for $18 or your original equivalent, available now from FSDG, or if you're outside of the EU, you pick it up from Aerosoft, available now. Continuing on with scenery releases from the team at Latin VFR. So this week, their latest release of their airport environment series, with the release of their airport regional environment Asia Pacific for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this one brings a variety of different content here, including eight regions. So Asia, cold, dry, industrial, central, tropics, two lots of Australia, and Pacific are all included, with a variety of different logos on vehicles to suit those said regional airlines and regional service providers. Uses the default system for calling ground service. Doesn't affect like basically it's reskinning the vehicles that you get out and putting a few models in there. So great to see another developer continuing to make use of content for the new sim. And you can pick this one up for $9 or your original equivalent, available now from Latin VFR. Moving out of the sim of the hour and moving into the legacy ESP sims, with the team at Flightbeam releasing their rendition of Auckland International Airport for Prepared. So this one comes to us with a rendition of the airport as it appears. I'll be honest, I tried to look up when it's supposed to appear, when it's supposed to represent, and I couldn't find that information. I'm sorry. Maybe I missed it, but I could not see it anyway. We've been waiting for this release from the team of Flightbeam since 2016, so I just don't know when it's supposed to replicate the airport. Now, according to the notes from the product there, they've got full support for SODE, jetways, and visual docking guidance systems. Includes all airport buildings are modelled, as well as a variety of the surrounding area as well, including custom orthophoto imagery and custom custom POIs for the surrounding the surrounding area around the airport, including the entire of Manukau Harbour in New Zealand as well. Includes a variety of custom static objects, full dynamic lighting support, and prepared textures, high quality textures as well. And I've got to say that the screenshots, it looks gorgeous. It is really a true example of when Prepared can actually look really, really good. Like, it is absolutely stunning. Like, the aerial shot of the approach into the runway just looks absolutely stunning. Like, it really does. It's been a long time since I've flown into Auckland, but that looks absolutely stunning. It really, really does. Now, if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up direct from Flightbeam for $20 or your original equivalent, available now from Flightbeam Studios. continuing on with flight sims and moving into the world of combat with DCS. Now, this is interesting, actually. I thought this was a new release. Apparently, I actually missed it. So this was actually a couple of weeks ago, but better late than never. Saw the release a few weeks ago for non-Steam users, but this week for Steam users, of a campaign for the F-14 Tomcat called Fear the Bones. And I've got to say that the the promo video that went along with this is absolutely awesome. Like, it is so cool. It is awesome. Basically, it's a 13 mission campaign, story-driven campaign, 13 mission-driven campaign story that is just basically has you flying Tomcat of VF-84, aka the Jolly Rogers, through an encounter with the Red Menace. So it's really kind of interesting. Looks absolutely out there. It's touted as a bit of a mix. It's touted as an entertaining mix of realism and 80s style fiction. And if it's anything like Tom Clancy and Larry Bond, it is going to be a roller coaster of a ride. So I would look forward to playing this. I think this would be kind of cool. Now, if you want to pick this one up for $12 or your original equivalent, available both from the DCS World Store and from Steam, available now. Moving into the world of X-Plane now from developer PWD, we saw this week their release of their rendition of the Let L200D Morava, which is a fascinating little 1960s sort of twin-engine touring aircraft that always reminded me. It looked like a VW Bug with wings. It really always did. I don't know why, but it's always this weird, wonderful aeroplane. There were, I think, two of them. It was manufactured in in Poland. I want to say it was manufactured in Poland. But I remember seeing at least one, if not two, of them in Australia towards the end of their life there, which is really fascinating. So yeah, it's a small little touring aircraft, basic basic 6 navigation kind of stuff. But this one does acknowledge some sort of modern mod cons in there as well. This one gives us a high detailed 3D model of the aircraft, both internally and externally, with full support for PBR materials in 4K textures. It gives custom flight dynamics, a variety of custom animations, and designed to be fully compatible with VR as well. Full custom FMOD sound set is included, along with all custom seat and viewpoints and a variety of instruments, all accurately modelled. Plus, also includes support for Avitab and Reality XP GNS 430 if you have it as well. As I said, it does include. It is designed for more of a traditional sort of steam-driven gauge navigation, but you do have a digital GPS unit in the center there if you do want to fall back to more modern cons as well. And you can pick this one up for $26 or your original equivalent, available now from xplane.org. Moving out of the flight sim world, moving into the world of the permanent way, this week from a developer Rivet Games. Saw this week their latest line route add-on for Train Simulator 2021, evergreening it as they always do. So this is the London to Brighton Reigate expansion route. So this adds a branch line on to the London to Brighton route, servicing a small little village of Reigate. So includes a highly detailed rendition of the line, including the custom signal box that services that particular station. Includes 5 standard scenarios, as well as the station and the highly detailed route for your train driving experience. Now, of course, to be able to use this one, you do need to have the London to Brighton route add-on included to be able to get that one. And if you wanted to pick this one up, for $11 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. Moving out of the permanent way and moving on to the racetrack from developer Codemasters. So this week, their latest addition into the F1 franchise of F1 2021. Not really much to say about this one. I mean, really, it's at this point, are they all just the same game getting washed over again? But what is interesting about this one is that we have a career mode this time, like a actual story-driven career mode one, which is kind of interesting. So this gives it's called Breaking Point, which is touted as a thrilling new story experience. From reading various little reviews and commentaries about it, it basically is like Netflix meets F1 gaming. like, it's kind of interesting. So you can play your normal sort of career mode that's sort of become the standard for thing. You know, you can play my team, real season start, or you can, and plus you can also pay this story-driven experience as well with a custom team. So yeah, kind of interesting, kind of cool. Otherwise, it looks kind of the same like it does all the time. Includes both the F1 and the Formula, so the Formula 1 and Formula 2, as well as there's also supports for the esports that the F1's been doing for the last year as well. Now, if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $60 for the base edition, moving up to $100 depending on which version that you get, available now from your favorite gaming retailer. And finally, rounding out the simulation release news for this week, saw a interesting DLC released for one of my sort of quirky favorite genres. So 112 Operator, The Last Duty DLC was released this week. I love the 112 Operator, or the 911 Operator series from Jitsu Games. Like, I think it's a fascinating little title, like a little idea. I really love it. But this one is really, I don't know. Okay, so this is called The Last Duty. Basically, you're fighting zombies. So you're a dispatch operator trying to dispatch emergency services and the military to try and deal with a zombie outbreak in your city. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I really don't. But yeah, if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $6 or your retail equivalent, available now on Steam. All right, folks, but that does now round out the NovaWrap for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more. And of course, in the meantime, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Twitch. Just search NovaWing24. All right, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.